Peace. I'm I.B. Fokuz.
I'm Gilead7.
And we are Advent.
I like Advent. Advent is the time in the liturgical calendar of the Christian church that talks about the birth of Jesus. And that birth symbolizes this newness of life itself. So there's something about the Advent perspective in the context of how we do it that ushers in a new way of looking at religion. With us, we talk about how this new way of religion intersects with several ways of right belief and how it's a right belief in itself.
And being the end of an old and beginning of a new, these old traditions of how we tackled these different perspectives and these different theories and philosophies, Advent, we are trying to challenge this very notion of what is religion, what is hip hop, as they are both vehicles and we see them as merging together as a perfect oneness.
So as scholars and practitioners, we talk about how both converge in our searches for meaning in different ways. There are a lot of people who are working in this field right now who are writing text, who are scholars and who are great in theory, who do great theory. But the thing that we do is we exhibit the things they talk about and rightly talk about on the ground.
And just the personification of it, right? Because it's one thing to have a teacher or a lecturer tell you about these different stories or talk about these different theories, but we're not only building dialogue and speaking to the students and engaging with the students, we're actually bringing them our vehicle that we've used to open this portal that we call Advent.
The first thing we do, we provide an interactive lecture which allows us to explain in dialogue how we've come to what we know as Advent, how we combine these ideas of hip hop and religion.
And then we take it a step further with workshops to not only dialogue, but to get you to engage with us on these different topics, listening to different music from different artists, how they talked about their own personal stories and how they reflected on religion and how it affected their community and culture. But also on the flip side, how a Muslim, a Christian, a Jew can all have an honest dialogue to where we can really talk about these different topics that we once grew up asking, and nobody really were there to really satisfy these thoughts. It was just this way or that way. So now we get to really open it up to where this cipher can be an open perspective to where everybody can share and it can be truly honest and unbiased.
And after we've engaged in workshops, we'll also take this on the ground and we'll give you an example in performance of how we've come to these ideas that we call Advent.